Yo, what up? This is a SKA CAST featuring Joe Snapped. Yo, what up? Welcome back to the SKA CAST, you feel me? Today on the show, we got my homie Joe Snapped, you know what I'm saying? Me and Joe, we go back since high school, you know what I'm saying? You know, just geeking out on music, you know what I'm saying? Trying to, pursue and perfect our musical craft, you know? Fast forward to today, you know, Joe is dropping music online. He's got 3 EPs out, you know, starting with the 2019 Very Hollow Sounds, the most recent 2020 Cause I Felt Like It EP, and then just recently dropped a 3-song project called 999, you know what I'm saying, this year. And a whole lot of stuff is coming from Joe. Aside from the music, Joe's always been a videographer from as far back as I can remember, you know what I'm saying. He's worked with big names like Big Sean on videos. He's done all types of film and film associated things, you know. It's just a real pleasure to have my homie on the show today, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys tap in with Joe's music at joesnapped.bandcamp.com, you feel me? That's Joe Snapped, all lowercase, all together, JoeSnapped.bandcamp. Bandcamp is BANDCAMP, you know what I'm saying, .com. So joesnapped.bandcamp.com, you feel me? This is Joe Snapped.
What up, man?
Oh, yo, what up, bro? What's the deal, yo? I want to talk about all your projects that you got on your Bandcamp, but I also wanted to know if we could start off where you could tell me just kind of how you got into music and everything, you know what I'm saying, and you come up in video editing and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I know you from high school, you know what I'm saying, and I know you from the infamous movie theater cipher, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
So, yeah, bro, if you can give me your story, you know what I'm saying? We can start there, you know what I'm saying? Joe Williams the third.
I'll be giving my government name out there, Alex.
Oh, shit. Joe Snapped is what I meant.
Don't disrespect me like that. Don't give my government name out there. With me, I've always been interested in like film. I would say especially like, growing up in middle school and all that type of stuff. Wasn't able to get into like a class that was all like video editing, and I think that's what made me even want to do it even more. And I would say the music came around like during high school, and just like you talk about the whole cypher thing and all that type of stuff, like all that kind of just blossomed from there, and it just ended up merging itself together. Mm-hmm. So that's what got me to the point now. For the majority of the time, I was just like, music to me it's still to this day, it's just like all about having fun with it and making the best of it. And, it's therapeutic in a sense. Film is just a way to express that even more, or get the viewer and the listener to listen to the music the same way that I listen to it, or to really capture that feeling. But, I would say more and more, man, I'm getting better with it and trying to make it make more sense together as a whole. But yeah, man, I've been into this shit for a cool minute. I used to freestyle with you in the car. I remember we used to freestyle in the ABC parking lot.
Yeah, bro. You're getting super faded, you know what I'm saying? Don't forget that part.
Nah, man, that was you, bro.
Yeah, I know.
You had the stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was it the music first that came, or was it working on videos, or was it something completely different that like got you into everything?
I would always say like film has always been like my first love.
Okay.
Like
you started making movies and shit when you were young?
No, it was something that even to this day, it's like more of a natural type of thing. Music is something that I don't get me wrong, I can improve a lot on film. Yeah. I can improve a whole lot, but I feel like that's more natural to me. Music is more, I would say, more thought out, or I'm still learning the ropes of it. But it's just something to express, like, to be able to film for like something that, I created. Yeah. It's a totally different thing versus like filming for like hip hop artists and all that type of stuff, because it's like at that moment, like you are capturing, what they want, or whatever the client wants and all that type of stuff. So, being able to combine the film with the music and express my own type of thoughts, like that's the coolest thing ever, man. So yeah, I would say film was like my first love, and then music just kind of, it just flew together with it.
Yeah, it came naturally. I was gonna say, because I remember a long ass time ago, it was in the Studio 32 room, and it was a song with you and I think the other dude's name was Money. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
It wasn't the Cypher though. It was a completely different song.
Oh, I think I know. I think it was a remix to a song too. I think I know what you're talking about.
There you go. Yeah, yeah.
It was a remix to a Childish Gambino song.
All right, and, there you go.
I found an instrumental to it, and that was something I was like, you know what, I want to get Yenim on this because that boy be rapping. He be rapping.
Yeah, I remember when you guys when that Cypher came out on Eagle Vision, bro.
Oh man,
it was you, and I know Yenim did a really good job, and I forget the first guy's name. I know he was a basketball player at the school, right?
Yeah.
I forget his name, but I know you three killed it. You know what I'm saying? For sure. I was like, all right, we're serious. You know?
Hey, Alex out here saying that. That's hilarious. Yeah, man, it was crazy. What really made that even crazy was that I didn't realize how many people at the school saw it.
Oh yeah, bro. Everybody saw that shit. Come on now.
I would be working at the shoe store like outside like after we graduated, and people would come up to me like, "Oh, weren't you that dude that was in the cipher, the Lancaster cipher?" And I'm just like, "Bro, like how do you know about that?"
Yeah, probably that's true. I mean, shit, you got to think about it. Everybody was kind of forced to watch Eagle Vision in class. You know,
I didn't realize that was a thing because to be honest, bro, none of my classes watched it.
Oh really? Oh shit, I feel you.
Yeah, none of my classes watched it, so like that's what tripped me out. I was like,
well, I was always in Mr. Robertson's class, so you know, like I was always in it, like since sophomore year. You know what I'm saying? So I whatever class period it was, or whatever class it was at the time, it was always on. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's crazy. And I was in his class. I was in his class all throughout high school, and I think that would probably be the only class I did actually see it, or even seen like I would just see the process of it being made.
Yeah.
I was all over the place. Yeah, that's where I was DJing. That's where I was filming for the first time. That's where I was recording the first music. Yeah, Mr. Robinson was definitely the plug for a lot of that stuff. Like,
yeah, bro.
We just wow.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you remember a dude that went there? He was also making a couple songs. His name was George Szymanski, and he made a song, bro, where he was like, "Yeah, without D-Rob, none of this is possible." You remember that?
No. You know the crazy thing about me, Alex, in high school, bro, I was very like low key. I was just I didn't know a lot of people like that.
Yeah.
Like I had like I would know people like you, the homies I would kick it with. Other than that, it was just like Joe was always quiet. Like I was always quiet, bro. It's crazy how they got it going now too, bro. Cause like my brother, he's going there right now, and he's already learned how to play guitar through there. He's learned how to right now he's in piano classes. Like I'm not even gonna, like some of that stuff I wish I did like take a part of just to be able to learn that at that age.
Yeah.
Like now it's like I'm still wanting to learn how to play guitar like fully. I want to learn how to play a bunch of instruments. So you know, me not being able to take those opportunities at that time, like I think it makes me even want to learn it even more now. Like learn how to play, like playing all the different instruments, and like even get to the point like where I'm making like 100% everything. Like I want to be able to make the beats, I want to be able to rap, be able to mix it, be able to do the videos. Like I want to be in every hand of like everything. You know, that way nobody can tell you the one thing, nobody can tell you anything. You don't have to, make these certain type of deals or feel like you can't use something. Like if it's all original, it makes it that much better.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that, especially because sometimes because I was in Mr. Robertson's class, but I didn't take the initiative of because I think it was like there was a beat making class, right, where it was like one semester was video production, and the next semester was music production, and like he kind of showed you around Pro Tools, I think it was, or Logic, one of those two. But as I was taking that shit, I never took the time to get my own like production shit. You know what I'm saying? And now I look back and I'm like, man, bro, if I started at that time, I could definitely have like, you know what I'm saying, a whole like beat making situation going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you though, but you said that Mr. Robertson's class was kind of like the plug for all that. Did you like before you started recording all the stuff with the people that went to school there, and before you did the video, the Cypher video, was there any like early Joe Snap shit? And were you always called Joe Snapped, or was there something different before Joe Snap? Like Joe Snap shit that you made sure to delete off the face of the earth.
I think it still exists, but I think like you gotta remember, like I didn't really start putting anything out till after high school.
Yeah.
Like I didn't really start putting anything out until after high school. And it was crazy. Me and the homie Justin, like once after we graduated, we would be coming back because Justin made beats. You know, I was rapping. At that time, I really thought I was somebody rapping. That shit was trash. We would go to D-Rob's, and like after school was out of session, he would let us be over there and let us use the studio and record. I think you guys were doing that at the same time too. I think you and Captain Smooth Talk, that's what you guys are doing. Yeah, so we were basically on that same wave, because I remember we even pulled up in there. I think you guys had your stuff all there still.
Nice.
Like, it was like the whole setup. But yeah, like, and that music still exists somewhere, and I can't do anything about that. I don't have any of those logins. Like, I got music that's up on somebody else's page, like either features that I've done or songs that I did that are just extremely embarrassing.
Yeah, I feel you.
They're like so trash, bro. And then eventually I got to a point where I ended up meeting these group of guys. At that time, they was called Henceforth. And
I remember those guys.
Yeah. So I ended up meeting these guys, and at that time, I had recorded a song, by myself. I recorded a song called "Ignorant," and one of the dudes from Henceforth, his name, he goes by Lazy Specialist, or other known as Laws. He heard my stuff and he put it up he was doing like a type of podcast at the time. And he was just showing new music and all that stuff. And he put my stuff up on there, and he told me if I need anything, or if I was, trying to record, or if I need help with mixing, I could go over there. And that's what got me to where I am now, because a lot of those guys that are in that group, I still see them as, I have a lot to learn from them. Like they challenge me to be better when I'm making music. They don't, like, they're not just gonna hear a verse and be like, oh, that was cool. Like, no, like they will give me critiques that I need to improve, what I'm doing, because they want to see the best out of me, and vice versa. I want to see the best out of them. So I think that's what really set it off, because being in that environment with those people that are making music and they're already making great music, only put me in a position where it's like I understand it a little bit more, like what it takes to make, good music, at least for my liking, like good music.
Yeah, because I do remember when I think it was like one song. I think I remember I was asking you guys. I was like, "Hey, I like that song you guys put together with the Jedi Mind Tricks beat," and then you're like, "Bro, it's not the Jedi Mind Tricks beat," and it was the song with you and Justin. It was like Justin producing it.
Oh my God, yeah, Justin. Yeah. It's crazy, bro, because I always try to get Justin to keep producing. He just doesn't want to. He doesn't want to do it. Because I always try to get him to like get back into produce. He has everything that he needs to produce. He says he just doesn't like the time. I just want him to get back to that point where he enjoys it as much as he should be able to enjoy it, because it shouldn't feel like a thing that's taking away time. It feels like one of those things, like, it's therapeutic. Like it's cool to get lost in that and be able to make music. Like I'm starting to see it now when I'm producing, and yeah, man, like he was definitely inspiration, like during those times, to like make stuff happen, because he would believe in it just as much as me. And I think that's usually what I usually like to keep around too, is like people that actually believe in what's happening, or see or view it the same way that I view it.